Hello everybody and welcome back to Mass Effect 3 Legendary Edition. We just returned from getting the Citadel, from saving the Citadel from the Cerberus attack. And now, we have a ton of quests that we're going to be doing. So...
Cerberus bastards, and Udina too. Son of a bitch.
That's crap.
yeah, well, Udina's dead, so...
Commander,
fuck
I've got
about
a
it.
lead on something interesting. Have you got a minute? Commander,
Sure.
I've found something you need to see.
What have you got?
A group of Cerberus scientists cut ties and fled. Perhaps they finally realized they were on the wrong side. We don't know what they were researching, but they were among the Elusive Man's top scientists. They could help build the Crucible.
Maybe we could recruit
Alright.
them. Lots of Cerberus people think they're doing the right thing. I know I did.
And you were right, Commander. Whatever crimes Cerberus is committing now, I was on Horizon when the Collectors attacked.
Really?
You'll recall I mentioned growing up in the Terminus systems. I was
Where'd that guy
visiting
go?
my family at home. While the Alliance was running studies, you were saving me and my family.
Has the Alliance tried to make contact with the scientists?
They've been unable to find them, but they're searching. As is Cerberus. I've been monitoring Cerberus communications. I've charted signal frequency from various Cerberus cells by location and cross-referenced known ship movements.
You found them?
I believe so, yes.
Nice work. Put it on the map and I'll give it a look.
Thanks for your time, Commander.
Alright, so we got some Cerberus scientists that we can recruit. Very nice. Let's hit the private terminal here. Jelix code. Let's see. Citadel interviewed your cabin. From Diana Allers, the networks are going wall to wall with coverage of the attack on the Citadel. Everyone's asking questions about Udina's death. Can I get an hour or so with you to talk about what happened? I'm thinking your cabin rather than the conference room so we don't get interrupted. I heard you knew the counselor personally. If you need some time alone or don't want to talk about it, just say the word, Diana. Meet me at the bar. From Jack. Oh, I did talk to Jack. The students are kicking ass and taking names. They're keeping them on short rotation so they don't burn out. So we end up with lots of shore leave next time we hit the Citadel. Come by Purgatory. Be there, if not blowing shit up in the field. We did meet up with her, so... yeah. The Alliance News Network talking about Cerberus. Elysium, an evacuation shuttle nearly destroyed as it attempted to escape the Reaper-occupied colony of Elysium. Was reportedly saved after a lone biotic worker intervened. The shuttle was carrying children who drew high numbers on the colony's evacuation lottery, meaning they were not eligible to board the first wave of shuttles leaving the planet. The shuttle was saved when the biotic, identified by authorities as a Resh, Agdashlu, engaged Reaper forces and that were preventing it from taking off. He had a history of drug abuse and criminal activity and claimed to have survived Cerberus camps on Prague as a child. It said he killed several Reaper creatures before he was overwhelmed, clearing the shuttle just enough time to fly clear. Yeah, he was the, sorry, I had to sneeze. He was the guy that was on that Reaper, that was on that, yeah, that Prague that we met when we went there with Jack. So, he died a hero. Durlash Mole from Adrian Victus. Shepard, Cerberus has ambushed a Turian cruiser full of high-ranking hierarchy officials. The cruiser managed to escape, but its location was top secret. Cerberus couldn't have located that ship without inside information, and the only other person who the cruiser's position was Volus Ambassador Din Korlak. I've heard ugly rumors of a bounty out for his head. My advisors insist I can't bring these accusations against Korlak myself. I admit they're right. The Turian and Volus economies are tightly intertwined, and now isn't the time for political crisis that would result. But the security for our fleets is at stake. I ask you investigate Korlak in your capacity as a Spectre and find out if he is indeed a Cerberus mole. I forwarded information to the last known location to the Spectre office on the Citadel. Regards, Primarch Victus. Got a minute? Hey Commander, just wondering if you got some time in the near future. Nothing critical, just want to chat, Vega. And then we have Kai Lang's dossier. As promised, here's what we have on Kai Lang. So, he was in the Alliance military, enlisted November 14, 2172, age of enlistment 16, which was fake. 2 years of duty, Terminus Systems Patrol and Reconnaissance, Exodus Cluster Patrol and Reconnaissance, reprimanded for taking medals from dead enemy officers, since reduced in light of previous exemplary service record. Raid of Intion, recommended for Systems Alliance Medal of Valor. Kite's Nest, Tactical Reconnaissance, accepted into Interplanetary Combatives Academy, received an N7 designation from Interplanetary Combatives Academy, so he was N7, he was part of N7. Dishonorably discharged and imprisoned after charge of first-degree murder. Intel on Kai Lang's activities after joining Cerberus is spotty. What is known is that the elusive man arranged for Lang's escape from prison, employing him as an operative for the next 10 years. Lang is now believed to be the elusive man's most trusted agent, working as an infiltrator and assassin. His cybernetic mods appear to include Cerberus's Phantom class imprints. And then Priority Shore Leave. So this is the Shore Leave DLC, I believe. Bring the Normandy to dry dock on the Citadel for much needed repairs. She's seen a lot of action, needs a little TLC. A small army of techs will take care of the details once you arrive, so get your crew out there. You're all on shore leave, that's in order. We need everybody at their best. One more thing, Admiral Anderson has an apartment on the wards. Head over there when you arrive. I hear it's a nice place. Hack it. So yeah, that's the shore leave DLC. Well, before we invite Diana up here, let's change into this, just to look a little bit more professional on the news, I guess, right?
Trainer, can you send Diana up? She wanted an interview.
Right away, Commander.
Ready for a chat, Commander?
I'm ready.
Commander, it's no secret that Council Space has suffered some serious losses to the Reapers lately. Now Cerberus has struck directly at the seat of our government. If something as small as a human terrorist organization can hit the Citadel, is anywhere safe?
Cerberus has limited resources. This coup attempt was likely the best they could do, and it cost them a lot of money and troops. A little fear is understandable, but it can't paralyze you. They've failed as many times as they've succeeded.
But humanity has lost its counselor. The Alliance Parliament is destroyed, and the Prime Minister's dead. The line of succession is getting pretty short. How long do you expect any new Alliance administration to last?
Leaders will rise. You can't lose hope. Our enemies won't rest until they've taken the last human being. Until then, we're not beaten. Right now, it's everyone's duty to step up.
All right. Now a question from Thessia. Commander, during your tribunal, some said you had Cerberus ties. Thanks for your time, Commander. This is Diana Allers for Battlespace. Good night, and stay strong. Be careful, Commander. You keep feeding me like this, and I'll follow you home.
You know what they always say? You know the old tagline, never date a reporter. Listen, I have seen too many fucking movies and their sequels where the main character falls in love with a reporter and it never ends up well. You want to know why? Because reporters, they dig into shit, right? And then you personally get involved with them. And then when that happens, somebody ends up coming after them. And because they did something in the past or they dug into somebody's whatever the fuck, and then they end up getting killed and your heart gets broken. So guess what, Diana? We're keeping this
I think
profesh.
we're just fine in front of the camera.
Oh, did you think? Of course you did. Me and my big mouth. I'd better get out of here before I send another wrong signal. See ya, Commander.
She's cute, but she's a reporter. Plus, I wouldn't do that to my boo Liara. Give me a break here. Speaking of inviting, let's invite James up here now. So, you know, do I want to, I want to go back to the hoodie. I'm never going to wear this fucking dress. So, armor set, did want to change up a little bit. So we got the recon hood, the mnemonic visor, and the securital helmet as well. Which, power damage, weapon damage, headshot damage, but no shield regeneration. A little bit of health boost and shield boost, though. This gives me a little bit of power recharge. Oh yeah, the fucking death mask, bro. This one I was picking up earlier. Death mask is cool, but it covers your entire face, and you can't see like with the capacitor helmet, you can actually see like Shepard talking, and you can kind of see her eyes at some point, which is kind of why I like it. Alright, let's see here. So, regular N7, the cost of fabrication, shield regeneration, power damage, weapon damage, shield regeneration, there's melee damage as well, on a Keter. I mean, this one is one that looks like really badass because it's got like the grenades and shit on it. Kinda dig that one too, though. I mean, this one gives me a little bit of the power damage. Man, but it doesn't really matter all that much, I guess. I'm gonna go with this one. Like, it gives me more weapon damage and headshot damage. And it's got the cool grenades. Shoulders. So we have the cost of fabrications now. Offers a shield boost. But I don't really like it without it. Like, I still really kind of like dig these. These ones are too small. I like the big ol' like shoulders, so we're gonna go with that. Okay, so arms, regular N7. Rosenkopf materials. It's got those like backs on it. The power recharge, which is kind of nice, but not. Give the. This gives me more weapon boost. That's kind of what that is. Archy Technologies. Those are cool because they give me some melee damage, headshot damage a little bit. Max Arsenal. Those are pretty tight too. I like the single stripe down them. N7 provides a little bit more of the white. I love contrasting colors. I think it's kind of one of the things. And those are pretty cool as well, though. Decisions. Let's go with this. We'll just keep the Archy Technologies. The legs, let's see here. N7, boring. These are pretty cool. Don't offer as much color though. Well, I mean they kind of do. They offer more ammo capacity rather than like power recharge. I mean, we've had the Hana Keter, which is like weapon damage. I really kind of dig these. Yeah, let's go with the Aramax. We're going with those. Of course, we're going to keep our regular pattern. Pattern color, let's see here. Let's change it up a little bit, shall we? Let's go with like a dark purple. And we're gonna go with like a Incredible Hulk. Let's go with like this blue here. And we're gonna go with this dark purple. Yeah, I think that's pretty cool. I like the contrast of that. Let's go with let's go with let's just go with the let's go with the white. that looks pretty cool. Alright, so we'll do that. That's what we're gonna do. I always like to change it up every once in a while.
Some time if you want to talk privately.
So we're not gonna invite James into our bed either, so if that's his
Hey
intention.
man, how's it going?
Good, James. You?
Good, good. Wow. So this is what I can look forward to when I get my own command.
Hell yeah.
You want your own ship, Vega?
Yeah, maybe one day. When I'm old and I can't fight worth shit anymore.
You just come up here to make fun of your commander.
Sorry, Lola. I guess maybe I got some things on my mind. I wanted to get your opinion on something.
Absolutely.
Shoot.
What did you do when they asked you to join the N7 program? I mean, was it a no-brainer for you, or did you think about it before accepting?
The N7 program is a big deal, but it's also a big commitment.
I hear that.
You get the best training, best equipment, best assignments.
And they expect the best in return.
Yes, they do. Why are you asking?
Well, even all the shit that's going on, somebody somewhere managed to track me down and forward an N7 commendation. It's dated the same day the Reapers attacked Earth.
You don't sound too thrilled.
Well, aside from the fact that there won't be an N7 program if we don't win this war, being a soldier's the only thing I've ever been really good at. And not 'cause I try. Hell, I'd have kicked my ass out years ago. Last time I had a command, I lost almost everyone, and they promoted me for it. I guess I'm just not sure if I'm ready to lead again. I don't know if I want that responsibility.
You mentioned that before. What went wrong?
What didn't go wrong? We were out on patrol, checking on some strange readings, and the collectors hit. But they hit the colony first. By the time we got back, most of the colonists had been subdued or abducted, including our CO, Captain Tony.
So you were in charge.
Yeah. We laid low for a bit, waiting for a chance to strike, but before we could, we were betrayed. One of the colonists turned out to be a Cerberus spy working with the collectors. I had no choice. I killed him and destroyed the collector ship. But it got ugly. We lost most of the colonists and all but one of my squad. Not exactly a textbook operation.
No, but you did do the right thing. You took out the collectors.
You
That's
can't
what matters.
blame yourself for being put in a tough situation. And if you were promoted, then something must have gone right.
Sure, but
If you'd saved them all, would things have worked out better?
I don't know. I don't think so.
The right choice is usually not the easy one.
Yeah. Did you know that before you joined the N7?
Yep. That's why I was asked. And it's why they asked you. There is not a single N7 that hasn't sacrificed either themselves or their soldiers at some point.
So you think I should
Yeah, they went
accept?
the best. Fuck yeah, dude.
Assuming we survive this, that's a no-brainer. You're a damn good soldier, Vega. Don't waste that opportunity.
I'll think about it. Seriously. If you don't mind, maybe don't mention this to anyone else.
Of course not.
Of course.
Gracias. Well, I think I better get back to the hangar. Things here, it's a little too soft for me.
The bed's a lot harder than it looks.
Are you flirting with me, Lola? I'm going. Thanks again, Shepard.
Anytime.
Oh, we got Carnage. Nice. Alright, so yeah, you know, like I said, James is he's a good character. He's just not, you know, he's, I don't remember where the fuck we're supposed to get those. He just doesn't open up a lot. You know, if he would have been a character in, like, Mass Effect 2, I think he might have had maybe a little bit more chance of being fleshed out. You know, we haven't run into Jacob yet. We will later. But let's see. So winter armor, terminus armor. Just buying these like. Alright, weapon upgrades. Alright, so we got the Revenant, which is equal damage but way more weight. Fire rate's up, but if I upgrade the Valkyrie, what am I using now on this? Let's see here. Increases rounds per magazine, which I don't think really matters. The ultralight materials is always great. Accuracy. Magazine doesn't really matter all that much. Ultralight materials. High velocity barrel is great. Damage goes down a little bit. I'm not really looking for... I like the extended barrel. I'm not really looking to reduce the weight, and the magazine capacity is always already pretty, you know, good. I guess I'll just keep that as how it is, I guess. See here. So some machine guns, we have the Tempest. So then we also have the Hornet, which it's pretty much an equal damage. It weighs more, but it has a higher fire rate, less capacity though. Let's take the mods off of the guns we're not using. Just because no point in having them currently. Having this looks so dumb. Alright, and then we also have the Phalanx, which is what we're using currently. So we'll take these off. Scorpion. We have the Talon now as well, which does more damage, but the fire rate is less, the capacity is less, and the Acolyte, of course. I mean, if you upgrade all these, a lot of these guns will just be really great. You know, we're using the Phalanx 1 currently. I actually like, you know, I like the Phalanx, so there we go. I think we'll do that for now. Phalanx 3. Then you see goes up a little bit in terms of, you know, like the capacity of the Predator is still a little better. The damage on the Scorpion is a little better, and same thing with the Talon. But you know, we'll get that up. Of course, we want the heavy barrel. That just looks ridiculous. You got your melee damage and stuff. Just depends on what you want to rely on, you know. There's a lot of mods for everything. I mean, it really just kind of depends on how you feel related to, you know, what you want to use. Same thing with shotguns, same thing with sniper rifles. Just depends on what you want to use, what your playthrough is. I mean, when I originally played this,
Commander,
actually, I want to go.
word that she'd like to speak with you down in the med bay.
Alright. I originally played having like shotgun and a sniper rifle. I had like all my weapons. Oh, there's Thane right there. Hey, Garrus.
Shepard. Hell of a day. Udina loses his mind. The Citadel almost falls. And you almost had to put down a friend.
Got a little tense there.
If it had come down to it, could you have pulled the trigger?
Probably
I
not.
don't see how. We start killing our friends and war turns into murder.
But it doesn't always give us the easy way out, does it? At least Kaidan didn't have to join Ash.
Let's hope she's looking out for us. This was her fight, too.
Alright, well, yeah. Yeah, I don't actually think I could have shot Kaidan, but I definitely would on my other playthrough. I have an evil character that I have in Mass Effect 1 that probably once when I move, I'll speaking of which, probably when I move, I'll end up playing eventually through all that.
All seems so calm from here. There are people going through hell in a million different ways. Out there. And I want to be fighting alongside them, but... I want to be here. You know?
Sure. Thinking of anyone specific?
I heard from my mom, Shepard. My dad is, he's MIA. He's presumed.
Tell me what happened.
Dad's family owns an orchard in the BC interior. They were headed out there on a shuttle the day of the attack. He left Mom at the orchard and reported for active duty. That's all we know, but it's enough. She's alone in this now. In all this.
I feel for you, Kaidan. And I'm glad you told me. There's strength in camaraderie. And empathy.
Thanks. You're right. I don't know how you do it, Shepard. Keeping it all together like you do. Earth is always in the back of my mind. Haunting me.
I get that.
Why is
I
there
do.
And my students.
Renegade choice there?
Well, wherever they are. I know they're kicking ass. On Earth or somewhere. You know, when this war is over, there's gonna be one hell of a reunion party.
Hell yeah.
Dancing in the streets, hugging and crying. My mom's always wanted to travel off planet. I think I'll take her.
You should.
Thanks
No.
for coming by.
Good to have you along, Major.
See ya. We got Reeve too now. Nice. Alright, we're gonna talk to Chakwas. We can also probably talk to Liara.
Per your orders.
Volus Intelligence Archives Intelligence here.
Still be weeks before we
Power
get
damage bonus or health bonus? I think we'll do...
And
I have
it's
plenty of
far
health
too
and power
risky
damage.
After Udina's coup. Postpone those deployments.
at once.
Perhaps we can talk later.
Alright, that's fine. Audio recording from Councillor Gijur's Senate's office. The emergency fund's gone, sir. We don't have credits to hire ships to evacuate the colony before the Reapers get here. Not with the prices they're asking for. The Councillor, what about the military? They left an hour ago. They said that it's too much for us to come back. Did they? Yes, sir. Here. Is the passkey, sir? And an inventory? Phillips, I'm authorizing you on behalf of the City Senate to seize any and all EZO stockpiles in our treasury in order to secure safe passage for our civilians and any available ships. Those look like private stockpiles, Senate member stockpiles. I'm foregoing re-election. Now get us those ships.
A pleasure to see you.
Alright. Well, it's not really a pleasure to see you, but sure. Alright, Chakwas is standing here, so let's see what she needs.
May I speak?
Commander,
Yeah,
an opportunity
that's literally
has
what I came
come to
here
my
for.
attention that may interest you.
What's going on, Doctor?
Yeah?
Refugees arrived at the Citadel recently in possession of military-grade medical supplies and equipment. In reviewing our inventories, I determined we have an excess of medical supplies to treat contagion, exposure, and malnutrition.
They're equipped to help injured soldiers, and we have supplies to help suffering refugees.
Precisely. Perhaps you could ply your charms to broker a trade.
I'll find the
sure.
refugees as soon as I can.
I'll need to ask why.
Speak with Tactus. Many of the refugees near the Citadel docks look to him for leadership. Thank you, Commander. With
problem.
access to their equipment and materials, I believe I could increase the effectiveness of our Medigel.
The Medigel I haven't used once this entire playthrough. Alright. We're just adding even more missions to what we have to do. We have a lot of stuff to do now at this point. Alright, well now that we've talked with them, we go down to engineering and just, you know, yep, see if there's anybody who would like to talk here as well. What the fuck? Who the hell's Donnelly?
That GX-12 thermal pipe arrived. We're performing the modifications right now.
So, how did I get volunteered to crawl through the ducts?
You're the power engineer, not me.
Donnelly's crawling through the ducts,
Still
I see.
working on the thermal modifications. Should be done pretty soon.
Okay. Cool beans.
Breaking now, the Citadel in flames. A brazen attack by Cerberus, repelled by C-Sec. We speak with the woman who fought on the front line. Commander Shepard.
She's just gonna air my piece. Hey Javik, you haven't done much. What's up? Can I talk? Actually wants to talk this time.
Commander,
You settling in, Javik?
I believe some of the crew wishes to be my friend. That is not my purpose here. Also, I find I need to wash my hands. The residue of the ship is strong.
How so?
I have been exploring. There are traces of those who lived on the Normandy before. I detected a human female. Her genetic structure was unnatural, as if artificially created.
Sounds like Miranda.
And a Drell. There was illness in him.
Thane.
Yeah.
And a Krogan who lived in these quarters. He was undergoing a metamorphosis. His memories were confused, not organic to his mind. There was great confusion and turmoil.
I still can't wrap my head around that. Reading information like you do.
For my people, it was as natural as breathing.
Evolution's an amazing force.
Our scientists believed it was the only force in the galaxy that mattered. They called it the cosmic imperative. The strong flourished, the weak perished. The governments of your cycle seem concerned with ensuring the survival of all.
Was this imperative just your scientist's opinion, or did they prove something we don't know?
The universe had already proven it. They only had to look around.
And saw what, exactly?
Extinction is the rule of law in the cosmos, the natural order of things. The weakest species are doomed.
It's the duty of the strong to protect the weak. Otherwise we'd have anarchy.
But those who had nothing to offer would be eliminated.
So conflict should be a way of life.
Evolution demands it. The strong grow stronger by dominating the weak. It is for the greater good of all. Though I do not think your Asari approves of my beliefs.
Liara? I think she just had a different idea about what Protheans were like.
We are all a product of our time. Had I been born in this cycle, perhaps I would be the noble scholar she wishes me to be.
You think you'd like that? It's a whole different line of work.
I wouldn't know. Living a life of constant war. Taking life in every battle.
I see how it could be tough to see outside the box.
It is the only box I have known. It shapes me, as stone is shaped by the one who carves it. The stone has no choice in the form it will take. You and I, Commander. War is our sculptor, and we are prisoners to its design.
Maybe not much longer. We win this and we'll both be set free.
Yeah, he has a point. I mean, I know this. I know I typically don't get very political in terms of my playthroughs, but let me just say this: the idea, Javik's views are very much almost capitalist in the idea of evolution. The idea that everybody kind of has a shot, but those who are weak, they typically don't. They unfortunately don't really. If they don't really contribute, you know, they don't really get anything out of it. I mean, sure. Look at the United States, for example. We do have programs that benefit those that don't necessarily have a lot of money. We have welfare and food stamps and things like that. And sure, that's kind of, I guess, you could see a sense of strong protecting the weak. But at the same time, if you know a lot about those programs, you know that they don't really work that well. Social Security is not that great. You know, the benefits that people get aren't that great. And the same thing goes for veteran programs. And you look at why there's a lot of mistrust with the government and stuff. Like I said, I'm not getting political. I'm not talking about my politics or anything on here. But I'm saying that his views are like almost kind of in the sense of like those who are rich deserve to get richer and more powerful because they are the biggest contributors. It'd be like Javik saying that Jeff Bezos deserves to be king because he has built a kingdom. You know, and of course a lot of people wouldn't view his views that way. You could call it extremism a little bit. You could call it maybe a far right leaning approach to an evolutionary galactic civilization standpoint. And politically, I guess that maybe his views would be challenged very heavily by all races in the Citadel. But it's a very interesting viewpoint, and the idea that those who don't contribute to an evolutionary standpoint, those races that don't contribute to
Commander, Admiral Anderson is available in the war room on VidCom.
Okay. That don't contribute to the you know, the expansion of either more powerful races or to galactic civilization as a whole don't deserve to be a part of it.
The Turians will
and
hold.
should be extinct.
Pound for pound, they're the best fighting force in the galaxy.
Pound for pound is irrelevant, given the significantly higher mass of Reaper forces overall.
That's why we're bringing in the Krogan.
So Cerberus wanted to go into politics, huh? Nice job shutting those assholes down.
Didn't you used to work for those assholes? Something about leather seats.
I worked for Cerberus when they were vigilantes helping the helpless. Now they're a little too mainstream. And evil. The important thing is that you kicked their asses. And Kaidan's back. He even remembered the first rule of serving on the Normandy. Don't shoot the commander.
Go easy on Kaidan. He's been through a lot.
Yeah, like drawing a gun on a superior officer, nearly getting the council killed. That's not gonna look good on the yearly performance review.
Hello, Shepard.
What's on your mind,
Hello?
Edie?
The destruction of the Reaper on Tuchanka. It is rare for a technologically superior force to be destroyed by an inferior one.
Yeah, so now all we need is a gun that fires Thresher Maws.
That was a joke.
I'm sorry, Shepard. I was contemplating. The Reapers are more fallible than they proclaim. Despite its best efforts, the one on Tuchanka was destroyed by a worm. This has caused me to reassess the probable period of time before I am non-functional.
You're worried about dying?
In a sense. My processing power is consumed with calculations to help us combat the Reapers. But I can run those scenarios with the rest of the crew. May I ask you another question that troubled Jeff?
Here we go again.
What is the purpose of synthetic life?
I mean, it's a hard question. Saying the job was designed for indicates that synthetic life does not deserve to have freedom. I'll just go with this stupid, blasé answer.
It's not that different from organic life. A free-willed synthetic chooses what it wants.
But the purpose of organic life is to preserve itself long enough to replicate copies of its genes in succeeding generations. My purpose is not so clear. The other successful synthetic life forms that I have examined for comparison are the Geth and the Reapers.
I mean, she also has a point.
Reproduction isn't all there is. We find meaning in the work we do. Good deeds we accomplish. Love.
I see.
Yeah, but love is part of
I will search my
reproduction.
files on the biographies of humans to see if prominent figures follow the pattern you suggest. It appears many humans did in fact do so.
That was quick. Gotta love quantum computing.
Shepard, I will alter my processing power to give priority to your stated goals. Duty, altruism, love.
Wait, you're just gonna turn yourself good? Can you do that?
It should take some time. If I have further questions, I will speak with you again. Thank you.
It is kind of funny to watch these two fall in love with each other. You know, the idea that Joker resented being helped by this robot that's now, I mean, in a robot body who's now becoming more organic, I guess, in a sense. I guess that's one of the reasons why Edie is such a really well-written character, is that she's very much the epitome of, like, if you've seen iRobot, you know, like, the idea of a robot trying to protect itself from death by wanting to live as something more. But I mean, there's a little bit of differences in iRobot as well. I mean, it's not all that. I mean, sure, showing that a robot can also think evilly as well, that's the difference, but...
Shepard, I was hoping you'd check in again.
You okay?
Yeah?
Been putting my old academy training to use. Organizing the resistance. You know, you've got quite a fan club back here. Any news we hear about the Normandy gives hope to the guys in the trenches.
I know what that's like, fighting in the dark. I'm glad we're making a difference.
It's more than that. A lot of these people have never held a gun in their life. When they heard that you managed to get the Turians and Krogan to cooperate, that was a shot in the arm, Shepard. Of the one thing we're in short supply around here. Faith. That any of us will live to see another day.
How bad is it?
It could be worse, but not much.
Can you still coordinate any kind of counterattack?
We're hitting the Reapers every chance we get. Mostly guerrilla-style hit-and-runs. But it's not enough. It's time we started focusing our efforts.
Where?
London. Something big is happening there. Our networks in the UK say the Reapers have arrived in huge numbers.
Well, that's just awful.
I don't like the sound of that. Any more details?
No. And that scares the hell out of me.
Well, the Crucible will scare the hell out of the Reapers.
We're counting on it. Oh, and Shepard, I meant what I said earlier about Kai Lang. The Reapers may seem like our biggest threat, but take it from me. Lang is a vicious bastard. Don't underestimate him.
Noted.
Then I'll let you get back to it. We need whatever good news you can send our way. Anderson out.
Well, I gotta get shit done. So, oh, there we go. So we have Shore Leave DLC. We're gonna do all this shit, probably most of this stuff that we can before even thinking about doing the Shore Leave, because Shore Leave is gonna involve me, you know, grinding for money. So our reputation, as you can see, is pretty much completely filled with Paragon at this point. Alliance, we have the 103rd Division has been updated a little bit. The interview helped gain a little bit more to that, so there you go. Every little bit helps. Alright, so now that we've spent near 45 goddamn minutes talking to people, like I said, it's not that it's boring. I mean, it's good to have, you know, the chats with different people, as you can see. But let's get back out there, shall we? It's time to get back down. It's time to get down to brass tacks. So yeah, visit Anderson's apartment. Alright, so we have a lot Alright, so Krogan DLC, DMZ. Let's just go through. Beta. Oh yeah, let me get the thing up that has like resources and stuff. My picture for the resources. Speak with the Quarians, it's in the Far Rim. Velos Nebula. Secret's Cradle. Valhaean Threshold. Let's see. Yes, we have stuff here. So let's travel here.
Signal confirmed.
It's probably just fuel. 95.
Faster than light jump successful.
Alright, let's go to Micah.
I found something.
Alright. Emergency fuel pods.
Evasion successful.
Here we go. We've got Farless as well. There's be a lot of Reaper dodging is what we're going to be doing this time around.
Reapers eluded.
Alright. Some
Faster
fuel.
than light jump successful.
So that's that. Travel to pause here.
Signal confirmed.
Let's see here. There's the Prothean data drives. And a little bit more fuel.
Evasion successful.
Alright, so there we go.
Reapers eluded.
Trike Abyssal, Crescent Nebula, Smart Frontier. Find the Cerberus-like scientists. Nimbus Cluster, investigate the Asari colony. Athena Nebula. Yeah, there is stuff there, so let's travel there as well. Stesia. Actually, don't know if there's going to be anything in here, so let's actually just travel first. Let's go Orasoni here.
I found something.
Alright, there's some fuel.
Faster than light jump successful.
Alright, we'll scan this. So when we go back to the Citadel, we don't have to go to Anderson's apartment, so we can actually just travel back to the Citadel and,
Evasion successful.
get everything we need to. So, Lalessa, let's go there. course. Sorry, engineers.
Reapers eluded.
And 500 fuel.
Faster than light jump successful.
Alright, so Vernio.
I found something. Evasion successful.
There's usually always like a planet.
Reapers eluded.
So just note there's usually a planet that you should be able to scan. Like there's gonna be like usually a single planet, and then like everything else is gonna be like out in this part of space. Alright, there's the Hesperia period statue.
Faster than light jump successful.
We'll head up here and we'll grab a little bit of fuel for the last place. Go. So we're gonna need it. Alright, so tomorrow's here. Right.
Signal confirmed.
And fuel. Right.
Evasion successful.
Okay, so we're good on all of that. Oh, so there is actually still stuff here. So is there actually stuff that's here in this location?
I found something.
Yeah, there's something here. Sorry, cruiser Sibane. Sibane? Alright, that's 100% of that, so we should probably be good now, right? Yes. Alright, so we have Nimbus Cluster, we have the Minos Wasteland for the Cerberus scientists. Let's go ahead and find them, shall we? Nothing out here. This is 100%, so. Alright, so Jelix. So yeah, we can take Cayde now again. He's got overload as well. So let's go ahead and grab him. And then we'll take EDI as well. Kaidan, we'll give him, let's give him the Chakram launcher. It's pretty badass. And we'll give him the Talon. Edie can have the Acolyte because it kind of fits her style. And she can also have the Hornet because it kind of fits her style as well. Alright, so 5 points for Edie. We'll do... You know what? We'll do Decoy. Decoy shields. For duration. I mean, duration's probably fine. Alright, so Caden's 46 points. So Overload, of course. We want to get that up. Recharge speed up. Yeah, the additional increase. That. Alliance Officer, we'll get that up as well. Health and shield bonus. Tech or biotic. I mean, tech damage or... let's do biotic damage. Probably make shield recharge increase. Let's do that. Be worth having. So then Reeve, we'll do Impact for Reeve. Barrier, let's do... Let's do that. Cryoblast. Let's do Impact Radius. I think we'll just do... You know what? We'll do another one in Cryoblast. Why not? Just movement. Yeah, let's do that. Movement speed. Okay.
What's the word? Do we know how long these scientists have been holed up out here?
We have not been provided many details.
Ma'am, I'm picking up chatter from a Cerberus squad engaging the supply depot.
Engaging the scientists?
And if I'm reading it right, sounds like more troops are on the way.
Okay, set us down, then get out of here. I need these scientists alive.
What was that? Jacob! There's Jacob. That's why we haven't seen him yet, because he's here. Alright, Jacob, don't worry. We're gonna help you out.
You can see why Cerberus abandoned this place. It's freezing.
Alright, just keep moving. What did these people do to bring this down on their heads?
We can't hold them much longer.
Hey! Finally, my lift!
Enemy neutralized. Look for survivors.
I'll probably switch powers now that we've done that. Hello? Stairs to nowheres. Just make sure that we, you know, check around here. that shit.
Hello? Who's there?
Jacob.
Hey, Jacob.
How bad?
I'll live. I think.
This is Commander Shepard of the Alliance. The enemy is clear for now. Open the door.
Is Jacob there?
It's okay, Bryn.
Jacob. Oh my god.
I'm all right. The others didn't make it.
What are you doing here?
I'm supposed to be protecting these people from the elusive man and his attack dogs.
Are they gone?
For now, but they'll be back. Sure you're okay?
Yeah, I'll walk it off. Save my life one more time and I'll start owing you.
This one's on the house.
Shepard, this is Dr. Bryn Cole. She's in charge here.
Tell me what's going on. Intel says you're Cerberus.
We're all ex-Cerberus. Scientists, mostly.
Civilians?
Call us refugees. If we hadn't run, we'd be dead.
Why does the elusive man want to kill you?
Our stories are different, but the themes are the same. We were each using information from the collector base to work on the different components of a larger tech. After someone completed their component, they disappeared. No bodies, just gone. As we progressed, we started feeling like we were signing each other's death warrants.
The elusive man doesn't mess around. If he can't control it, he'll destroy it.
The brain trust here has to be a significant loss for him.
You had to know they were gonna find you.
It's a pretty smart bunch. We covered our bases.
But the elusive man is one tenacious bastard.
Time to evacuate.
Agreed. Just need to get the AA guns on the roof back online. Cerberus is jamming them somehow. With those guns down, Cerberus will just blow our escape shuttles out of the sky.
Might be the network link.
I'll check and meet you upstairs.
Jacob, you should get that wound looked at.
I'm good. I mean, I will.
Commander, I should see to my people. Join me upstairs when you can.
Jacob did not recognize me. This may be an opportunity to surprise him.
Let's just focus on the mission, Edie. Your partner was brave. He wouldn't want you to crumble like this.
She's right.
We're getting out of here alive. I promise.
Don't worry. I'll help you. Jacob did not recognize me.
Commander Shepard, Dr. Gavin Archer. We met on Project...
Yeah.
That's one way of putting it.
Yes. Well, after you took my brother to Grissom Academy, I tried putting all that behind me. I don't suppose you have any news from there. I've heard rumors the Academy is in trouble.
We saved your brother.
I was at Grissom Academy. Cerberus tried abducting the students, but David's okay.
Oh, thank God. Commander, you have no idea what that means.
It's a little late to start worrying about his safety now.
I never stopped. I know you think I'm a monster, and you're right. Not a day goes by where my dreams aren't haunted by what I did to David. All I can do now is hope that one day he forgives me.
What are you doing here?
I strayed too far from the path. This was my only refuge. As a boy, I wanted to be a scientist remembered for doing right by the world, curing a disease or discovering a new element. Not a monster who tortured his own brother.
I mean, to be honest, he is a good scientist in this. Well, he's a brilliant scientist who's a monster, but a brilliant scientist nonetheless. He's useful.
What did you say to the elusive man?
I told him if his intention was to work with the devil, he only had to look in the mirror. I wanted out of his nightmare.
He just let you go?
If it had been that easy, I wouldn't be hiding here. Every Cerberus soldier in the galaxy has orders to shoot me on sight.
What happened to Project Overlord?
After your intervention, the elusive man insisted I find another test subject. Someone who shared my brother David's abilities. I couldn't bear the thought of reliving the nightmare, so I destroyed all of my research. Overlord is no more.
I have to go.
Good.
And I'm not even gonna pretend it was good to see you again.
I understand. But Commander, thank you for saving David. Both times.
You're welcome. Good, Pat. Some money. Private message from Horace to Bren. Bren, I don't like this. I've managed to get eyes on some of the research the others were doing. I'm getting a sense of a big picture here beyond anything we could have imagined, and our worst nightmares kind of imagined. I'm going to start sabotaging my work. That's how bad it is. We need to meet up and talk ASAP. Horace. Low power. Assault rifle magazine upgrade.
Pack their own crates. I need you up here. Don't be a jerk. There's only 2 of those guys. It'll just take me a minute.
Med station.
And make sure those samples from Project Mia get out on the second shuttle.
I've already dropped one box. My hands were shaking so hard.
We're going to make it.
What's the status of the guns?
Still waiting. I have my best people on it.
How many scientists are here?
43, plus research assistants.
Pretty fancy covert op you orchestrated.
When you fear for your life, there's a lot you can do.
Bryn, I can't possibly dismantle the genetic amplification components in time.
I'm sorry, Dr. Boehner. It's important work, but right now you need to tend to your family.
Wait, there are families here? Children?
A dangerous choice.
So those refugees brought everyone with them?
Yes. We have about 17 kids here. Partners, spouses, parents. I promised these people refuge. A new life free from Cerberus. I just never imagined the elusive man would...
That's what evil counts on. But it's hard for good people to imagine. Okay. Everyone left gets out of here alive. This escape will have to be carefully executed.
I'd hoped. We tried so hard to make sure it wouldn't come to this.
What's the news?
Can't tell. Only know I can't fix it from here. I'm going to the roof. Cerberus landed a shuttle there a couple minutes ago. You win?
Jacob, you're injured. I'll fix the guns.
No way. These are my people. I'm going.
Just because you survived one suicide mission doesn't mean you get 2.
Fine. But I'm gonna talk you through it from here. Cerberus is probably jamming the satellite link. Radio me when you found the controls and I'll give you the override code.
Will do.
Okay. Some more money. Personal log from Bren Cole. With Jacob's help, we managed to ascertain that several of our colleagues were, in fact, contracts terminated, is what Cerberus called it. Makeda, Scott, Daniel, Chun-Hei, Annika, and so many others I don't even know about. All of them gone, disappeared without a trace. Just like that. We should have left sooner. I don't know why we waited so long. I can't remember what seemed so important that we had to stay just one more day. What was I thinking?
Dr. Cole. Got a moment?
Of course.
What's your relationship with Jacob? We went through a lot together.
An old colleague of his introduced us. Through Jacob's eyes, I started to recognize what the elusive man had become. I guess I was so in love with my work that I refused to see the obvious.
So Jacob was turning all these people.
I get that. That's why it's important to have good people around you.
I don't know what we would have done without him.
What kind of work did you do for Cerberus?
Until the elusive man became preoccupied with the collectors, I worked in physics. It was a researcher's paradise. I had access to cutting-edge tech and all the personnel I needed. The elusive man spares no expense for technical perfection.
That technical perfection's almost killed me a few times.
It also saved your life. Strange to think about, I would imagine.
Maybe.
But then, life is full of uncomfortable ironies. Isn't everyone's?
How'd you get away?
I was a loyal senior employee. There's a lot of freedom in that. When our 4th colleague disappeared, we organized and were out the door in days.
And until now, Cerberus never suspected you were hiding right under their noses.
We honestly thought we had it all figured out. It's humbling.
So, what's this work of yours that Cerberus wants so badly?
It's based on tech gathered from the Collectors. In essence, it involves dissecting Reaper-to-Collector communications. Dr. Horace Armstrong and I were working on a practical human application. An implant of sorts. Once he'd completed his component and moved on to less valuable work, he disappeared.
Yeah. Other one like disappeared.
Thanks, Dr. Cole.
Right, well.
I'll let you get on with the packing.
Thank you again for everything you're doing for us.
Okay.
Leave those things. Let's just get the hell out of here.
Calm down. Commander Shepard's here.
Talk.
So what?
Talk.
So relax. We've got a little time.
Yeah, relax, bud.
I'm not willing to die.
Hold on. Personal log from Damini Singupta. Attempts are ongoing at figuring out what the end product of our research was meant for. While it is obvious that the delivery system was to be implant reliant with evident neurological applications, many questions remain yet unanswered. The loss of Dr. Horace Armstrong in particular is hindering our efforts to speedily reconstruct the nature of the Illusive Man's goals. We have several parts of the whole which lead us to chilling conclusions, but we are nowhere near figuring out what said whole might be. And that's what scares me the most.
I'll purge it and meet you at the shuttle bay.
I don't want to die. Go. Just
Some kind of poison. Tailored to
Turian
Turians.
toxin stuff. Got that.
told you that we should have gone to Sanctuary.
Look, let's just...
Caliber shotgun barrel.
These people had no plan beyond hiding. They didn't stand a chance.
A hastily assembled militia is no match for a Cerberus force of any kind.
I thought we covered our bases.
Shepard, I'm in here.
What does he want with us? Why does he care?
That was Casa Fabrication Greaves as well. Outpost report from Jacob Taylor. Outpost now 48% operational. We've reorganized some of the storage rooms around the central core, turning them into living units in order to save power. The outer areas are all condemned now, which should provide us with a buffer should Cerberus agents find us. The guns are functional, but I don't like how exposed they are. I'm going to look into finding us some shielding on the black market. And a little bit more money. And a little bit more experience.
Hey, you okay? Have you been?
Give us a minute. This is crazy. I didn't think I'd ever see you again.
I know the feeling. So how'd you become a gun for hire?
Long story. It was an opportunity I couldn't resist for people I came to care about.
You seem good. You look good.
These are great people. Defending their ideals, I like it. I think I found what I'm meant to do.
You still think about what happened to your dad?
Haunts me more like.
How long have you known Bren?
We met through a mutual friend in the Mumbai cell. Guess I've known her for a year. We had a lot in common. Then she came to me about her missing colleagues. Asked for my protection, my help finding a place to run to. How could I say no?
Who is she to you?
We're together.
And you run this enclave with her?
Nice.
You settling down, Jacob?
Yeah, maybe. It's just, if these are our final days, I want to spend them protecting these people. Building a life. Whatever's left of it.
What's the story, Jacob? Why are you working at a place like this?
After we got back, well, things look different when you come back from a suicide mission alive. So I quit Cerberus, I quit everything. And sat by the Mediterranean for a while. That's when I lost track of you.
Just sat on a beach.
And what did all the fresh air and meditation teach you?
That what I choose to fight for better mean something to me. That it comes from the heart.
We could sure use you.
It's real tempting, Shepard, but I like where I'm at. I'm important to these people. I want a life. I want a family.
Sure, I get that.
No, Shepard. The Normandy's your real love.
Doesn't mean I don't want to say to hell with it sometimes.
But you won't. You can't.
Anything on Cerberus I should know about?
The Illusive Man became obsessed with indoctrination. I know that. You ever wonder how it all went wrong? I mean, was I blind? I remember him being an idealist. And how come I couldn't see the evil?
Don't beat yourself
Hides
up.
it well.
And if you ever get that crystal ball working, give me a heads up, because I'd love to know how this all plays out.
Right.
I should focus on getting these people out of here.
You bet. Let's get to it.
Alright.
If Jacob says we're going to be all right, I trust him.
But my daughter, she's just a baby.
Alright, so let's do this. Let's get up to the roof. Ooh, we got the Carnifex pistol. This is a lot of time why I don't buy the weapons, because you end up just finding them anyway.
Heads up.
Wait for the powers to charge real quick. Overload.
We must locate the satellite tower.
That's really one of the only good reasons of keeping like the shield pylons up is to like give people shields. Alright, I think now that I'm done with this, I'm gonna map this to RB, like custom shot for now, before I decide to get another power when we get back to the ship. Alright, we got 10 more on that. Hold on him. I believe that's we got 9 more now. So yeah, we're gonna get Shieldbreaker in this playthrough as well. At least we should anyway. I don't want to talk shit too early, I guess. SMG high caliber barrel, hiding a little bit. Head kit.
Jacob, dish should be back online now.
Affirmative, but the guns are still down. You'll need to manually activate them. Head back to the front of the facility.
Hostiles incoming.
Shuttle car approaching.
Get them before they hit the ground. Commander, trooper on the gun.
Gotta get him off that gun. Move up. Keep low and find cover.
Should have stayed near the shields, idiot. looking around for anything here on the ground. I'm keeping these shield pylons up just in case. This one, but I can get up on this one. Did we activate it? Oh, it's right here. Alright, we'll activate this one. Like anything down here? There is. Alright, let's get down here real quick. Shotgun spare ammo. Good thing we checked. Otherwise I wouldn't have gone down there. We have a data pad with some money as well. Very nice.
Failure at junction. Repair and reset.
Okay, one of us has to make these repairs.
Caden, you do it.
Guns. Yes, ma'am. Are you ready, Edie?
I am standing by to assist you.
See you.
Working on it.
Bye-bye. Come on, Edie. Trying to get these shields here.
Hold on, just need to bring the guns back online.
Gotcha. I'm on it.
Getting real close now with the overload. I know, I'm kind of like slowing combat down by doing that shit, but I want to get him. It's achievements I don't have to do later.
Shepard, AA guns are back online.
Copy that. Let's get these people out of here.
Yeah. We done did it.
Okay, the guns are already picking Cerberus ships out of the sky. Where we at?
On track. First shuttle is already loaded with everyone under 16.
Commander, when should we leave? What's our best chance for survival?
Jacob, what do you think? Are we ready?
Almost. We could go now. There's no do-overs here.
Agreed. We get one shot.
And we don't want to leave anything behind that could strengthen the Elusive Man's cause. Your call.
Well...
Wait for my go.
You can begin the evacuation from the command terminal.
Okay.
Got it.
I guess so the idea is that we can, like, get anything that we need to get. I actually think we're good, so...
Evacuation is go. Evacuation is go. Stand by for shuttle launch.
Have the guns punch a hole in the perimeter, then launch Shuttle 1.
Shuttle 1 is away.
Alright, everyone here head to the shuttle bay and...
Suicide fighter took out one of the guns. Cerberus troops are...
Get those
Here.
people out of here.
God, you fucking bugs, my guy. Like... They're just fucking cockroaches, man. Landing pads, we're going back down.
Let's go, people! Clear the shuttle bay first so we can bring the door up. Then get out to the landing pad. Understood.
Fuck away from me, pleb.
Jake, bring up the main door. Got it, Shepard. Will do. Okay, let's get these people out of here. Here we go.
Enemy shuttles positioned on both landings.
Roger, on it!
Jacob, come in. What's your status?
Shepard, the facility's overrun. Cerberus troops are all over the place.
One more shuttle of refugees to go, right? We got this. Just need to hold them a little longer.
Hey, there it is. Fuck you. Finally, there's Shieldbreaker as well. I didn't think we would get Shieldbreaker in this. Here we go.
Take out that shield generator.
Shepard, heads up! The place is overrun. We gotta go. Headed to you with the shuttle.
Understood.
Commander, we got company! Big company!
Oh, come on, guys. It's not like we...
Jacob, hang tight. We'll clear you a landing zone.
Not like he's gonna be a fucking problem. Fucking turret. See ya.
Jacob, landing area cleared.
This place is crawling. Bringing the shuttle to you.
Roger that.
Okay, good luck. You're getting shot with a gun that I don't even have. Oh, my ass.
Commander.
See you later.
Out by the skin of our teeth again, eh, Shepard?
Nice to see you back in action.
Yeah, feels good.
I was afraid we wouldn't get anyone out alive. But because of you, we got almost everyone. Thank you.
Dr. Cole, I have a request. One that you can't afford to turn down. I need your help against the Reapers.
Without a doubt. I'm at your service. And I'm sure you can count on the others as well.
You too, Jacob. I need you.
Of course, but I wouldn't mind staying with these folks.
I'm not gonna ask why,
Keep
but
them
I
safe,
understand.
then. The Alliance needs that crucible.
You got it.
All right. Report to Admiral Hackett for your assignment.
You know, Commander, I've never met anyone like you. Just feel better knowing you're on our side.
Thanks.
Shepard, when this mess is over, drinks are on me. Be safe out there.
Well, we do have some shore leave coming up soon.
Hackett here.
I'm sending you a large team of scientists.
I have the dossier.
They're all Cerberus defectors. Keep them safe.
Will do, and I'll put them straight to work on the Crucible.
Jacob Taylor is with them and is already working to find a place for the families.
He'll be a valuable asset as well. Snagging Dr.
Oh yeah,
Cole
he's
from
great.
the Elusive Man is a coup. Having her on our side could be a huge win for us.
The sooner we can get the Crucible finished, the better I'll feel.
I'm with you.
Shepard out.
Alright. There we go. We got the scientists. We recruited. We got Jacob. We got some nice funding. Checking the war terminal here. We got the Asari. We got the Nefrane, the Asari research ships, the Sabine, the Asari cruiser Sabine, Asari engineers, Crucible. We have the Ezo converter, the emergency fuel pods. Ex-Cerberus. We now have the ex-Cerberus scientist, Bryn Cole, Gavin Archer, and Jacob Taylor. So, you know, Dr. Archer gets his own. He's 25 points, which is pretty good. But that's kind of one of the things of keeping him alive. You know, when you don't kill all these people and they return in later games, it does actually help.
Sympathetic to someone joining Cerberus.
You know, the cause.
Yeah, I enlisted to kick ass. Commander, Chief Engineer Adams would like to speak with you down in engineering.
Alright.
Not sure what to think about that little mech.
Commander, good news on the installation of that thermal pipe you got us.
It went right brilliant. Much better than we expected.
I told you it would.
It gets better. While interfacing through our EZO capacitors, our Miss Daniels here had an epiphany.
I wouldn't go that far.
She and Donnelly deduced some theoretical improvements to our capacitor design. Edie and I ran with it and documented our conclusions. Our core is too compact to apply our theories, but it could help the Crucible engineers. Give the word and I'll send the plans their way.
Do it.
Aye, aye.
Well done, everyone.
Alright, optimize EZO capacitor war assets. So, you might be thinking that just because, like, our reputation is, like, totally filled all the way up like that, that it can't get any higher. But, in fact, what actually kind of happens is that the Renegade choices that we have down there, the Renegade bar, will get a little bit smaller. And it's just because the choices are compacting in each other. It may or may not be that noticeable.
I believe he's in the crew quarters.
I have messages first. Hold on. Found something from Miranda Lawson. Shepard, I discovered a few things about my sister. It's bad, but there's something else going on. I'm back on the Citadel. I'll find a place to meet and send you a nav point when you get here, Miranda. From Caden. Hey, Shepard, I don't know about you, but I could sure use a little breather next time we're on the Citadel. Let me buy you dinner. We should try Apollo's, that little restaurant in the courtyard overlooking the Presidium. Shut up. Take a break. From Garrus. Shepard, I thought maybe next time we're at the Citadel, maybe we could take a break. Can't fight a war without a little R&R once in a while. Could be hanging around C-Sec near the shuttles if you're interested. From Liara, I need an excuse to try myself away from these monitors. Come see you next time we dock on the Citadel. Visiting the Citadel. Javik. Commander, I find this messaging system to be outdated and clumsy. A super specialist trainer was joking when she said I had to type letters to form words. I want to visit the Citadel next time we travel there. In my lifetime, it has been recaptured. It had been captured by the Reapers. If you would like to join me, I'll be in the area where the embassies are located. I believe this concept of galactic control shared among races is a lie. Alright, well, let me go talk to Caden because I don't know what he wants, but... Yes?
Hey, what's going on? You got a minute?
Sure.
Sure, Caden. What's up?
You know, I've just been sitting here thinking.
Uh-oh. Okay, hit me with it.
So those Cerberus scientists, they were good people.
What do you mean?
I mean, Dr. Cole and her team, they seem like good people. Knowing that, what do we do? I mean, what if there are more like them, trapped inside Cerberus, struggling to get out?
Tell me what you think we should do.
I don't know, Shepard. These are the hard calls. I mean, the decision to sacrifice the one for the many, the choice to leave someone behind till you're in that moment. So, yeah, you know, I don't know.
Anyone that comes forward, like these people, we help, no matter what. That's the best we can do.
I know.
Sometimes the best we can do won't feel like enough, but it's all we've got.
So the scientists that put you back together, that saved your life, they were good people.
They were professionals. I didn't know them all.
And the Illusive Man?
Was he a good person?
Once?
No.
Ever?
Well, he gave
Doubtful.
me what I needed to stop the collectors.
Right, exactly. But so you never saw this coming from them? From him? Sorry. I'm not sure what I want you to say here. I guess I'm just looking for some sort of insight on the Illusive Man. Something.
Back then, he wanted the best for humanity, and he had resources to spare. But then it became humanity first, and at any cost. And that's a very different thing. But this? No. I never saw this coming from him.
Okay. Well, thanks, Shepard. I'm glad we could talk about this.
Meanwhile, you should find a way to take your mind off things.
I know. Joker did ask me to give him some poker tips. He keeps losing his shirt to James.
Good luck with that. Joker has a terrible poker face.
Great. Well, I like a challenge. See you around.
You bet.
Yeah. Makes sense that he's trying to look for like a reason to understand why some Cerberus do what they do.
You two having some fun next time you're on the Citadel. Don't get into trouble.
Yeah, so speaking of the Citadel, I think we're actually going to head there and drop a few of these things off. Head back to the master relay over here. So we can investigate the Asari colony, but I think we're going to... These are all good for now. We're going to... Visiting Anderson's apartment is like the shore leave starter. So... So yeah, see, like, personal apartment, we'll go to the Alliance docks as per usual.
You're cleared to dock, Normandy. Do you need ground transport?
No.
Navigation is becoming increasingly difficult due to the number of refugee ships in the docking area.
I recovered Prothean data drives from Garbug. I'll have them brought here.
Commander Shepard.
15 grand, there we go.
Thank you. I'm sure that'll help with any operation we have going.
Alright, I think Garrus is at the checkpoint here.
Have you discovered a way to run FTL spaceships without an ESO core, Private Talavi?
No, ma'am.
Then consider this a serious assignment. Intel's expecting a Cerberus raid.
Cerberus? Cerberus?
There a problem?
I thought we were fighting Reapers, ma'am.
Give it a week.
I guess I don't have anything to talk about. Alright.
Shepard, if you're feeling up to it, I thought we could do something fun for a change.
Sure, what's up?
Shepard, glad you came.
What'd you have in mind?
Something that doesn't involve fighting Reapers.
I don't think they've conquered the bar yet.
I already scoped it out. But then I thought, if this was my last day alive, I'd actually like to remember it.
So?
So, I had an idea.
Where are we going?
Somewhere we're not supposed to.
Some things never change, do they?
Ever have that one thing you always wanted to do before you died, Shepard?
Too busy trying to live. What's yours?
The whole time I worked at CSEC, I'd stare up at the top of the Presidium and say to myself, I want to go up there. But I never did. There were 137 regulations telling me I couldn't.
So you got them changed?
No. Now I just don't give a damn. Figured it's time to do something stupid just for the hell of it. Might be the last chance we ever get. A little busier than I imagined.
How about a dive in the pool?
You obviously haven't seen Turians swim. It's a lot of flailing and splashing interrupted by occasional bouts of drowning.
Yeah, you're right. I just have to save your ass again.
It'd make up for all the times I pulled your ass out of the fire. Noveria, Pharos, Ilos. We've had a hell of a ride, haven't we, Shepard?
Yeah, see, like, this is kind of one of the things with the crew members and stuff that you meet on the Citadel. This isn't part of the shore leave, this is just part of the story where it's like, you get to hang out with these guys to kind of, you know, like, have that, I guess you could kind of say that it's kind of like a final, you know, in a sense, it's kind of like a final, like, I'm glad you're here type of thing. Like, we're in this together.
Times like these, you know who your real friends are. They're not the ones running around looking for an escape route. They're the ones who stand at your side through the worst of it. They never give up on you. I'm lucky I can say I know someone like that.
So am I. You're not going to propose marriage now, are you? Now, before we head back, there is one thing we're going to settle. Once and for all. I'm not saying you don't know how to handle a gun, just saying some of us know how to make it dance. So, let's find out who's really the best shot.
There are a few people in the galaxy who've seen me in action, Garrus. They seemed impressed.
Yeah, but I've actually seen you dance, Shepard. No comment.
Alright, Vicarian, you're going down.
And don't worry, I loaded it with practice slugs for when you miss. That was an easy one. Let you build up your confidence. Long range, I wrote the book. Nobody alive can do this, not even Commander Shepard. Give me a tough one. I said a tough one.
Step aside.
Oh, I'm gonna kick his ass.
Do it. Nobody alive, maybe, but technically, I died.
Yeah, well, next time we'll throw in a herd of rampaging cliques, and that's how you separate the rookies from the pros.
So there you go. Get a little bit of time with Garrus there. All right, so now we will continue moving forward a little bit. Go to all the locations, of course.
Spectre status recognized. Please select a destination.
All right, let's head to the holding area. So we have Tactus here and James.
Now arriving at Docking Bay E-24, emergency civilian housing.
Look around, of course, for anything we could more than likely hear. Where's Tactus at? He's at 6. There's the second one over, and James is this one, so. The cargo hold C. Oh, he's right here.
James?
Commander, what brings you down here?
I was about to ask you that.
Well, after our little chat, I made up my mind. I'm gonna join the N7 program.
And you're celebrating by getting a tattoo?
Sort of. See, there's no official channels to go through right now. So, I guess this is my way of making it official. Technically, I'm just an N7 recruit, but, you know, I figure with you as my training officer, how could I fail? Right?
I'm flattered, but I wouldn't exactly say I'm training you.
Not officially, but what the hell is in this goddamn war? I'm just saying, whether you like it or not, you're my direct superior, and you're N7. So I take my lead from you. And you know, I'll take whatever advice you got.
Really?
Sure. The good advice.
Well, they wouldn't ask you if they didn't think you could handle it.
Here's hoping.
But the real work starts now.
Uh-huh. I know it seems like I don't take things seriously, but when I commit to something, I fully commit.
Clearly.
Hey, I won't let you down.
The only person you need to prove yourself to is the one standing in the mirror every morning.
Good point.
You know, that's gonna sting for a few days. You gonna be ready for duty?
Always. Hey, maybe we should get matching.
You want me to get an N7 tattoo?
N7? Sure. Or you could get my name done. Somewhere special.
You're such a tease, Vega.
Who, me?
You ever gonna make good on all this flirting?
I was just... I didn't mean to... you know. I was just...
That's what I thought. Later, Lieutenant.
Later. Careful.
Welcome to Batarian State Arms. Welcome to
How much money do I have, by the way? 38,000? Alright. Alright, so we got Tactus over here.
I recognize you. You're Commander Shepard.
And you must be Tactus. Heard the refugees consider you their leader.
Yes, someone needs to sort out this mess. CSEC has tightened access to the Citadel, and we've got desperate people down here with no place to go.
I also hear you need basic medical supplies. Dr. Chakwas spoke of a mutually beneficial trade.
I tried to be clear. In my experience, the Alliance looks out for their own. Trust is a hard thing to come by these days. I know you need our military supplies, but they're worth far more than your basic meds. Her offer wasn't satisfactory.
Your people need our supplies, and my people need every edge we can get. Your combat-grade meds will make a difference. And our mission may just save everyone. Now's not the time for pettiness or mistrust.
With our day-to-day worries, it's easy to forget we are all in this together. I'll have my people contact yours. You'll have your supplies as soon as possible.
Alright, cool beans. So there we go. That taken care of. Alright, so besides James, which I don't think he has anything else to talk about. Just check just in case, I guess. Nope. We shall go to the next place.
Spectre status recognized. Please select a destination.
And I think we'll do... Yeah, we'll go to the embassies, I guess.
Now arriving at...
So Javik is here. Miranda's in the Spectre office and Bailey's here, so let's talk to Javik, I guess.
Hell of a view, isn't it?
During our war, this place became a myth to my people. A dream glimpsed only in the memory shards. The Citadel was both the heart of our civilization and its demise.
The Reapers hit here first, didn't they?
No one I knew had ever seen the Citadel. To be here now, I don't know what to think.
It might not seem like much, but a Prothean is standing on the Citadel alive. That's a victory in itself.
Perhaps. When things were at their darkest, we used to tell stories, imagining the wonders of this place. The seat of our empire. The power to sway worlds. The galaxy belonged to us.
Nowadays, a lot of races have embassies here.
It's true then. You share power with the rest?
It's not perfect, but it's kept the peace. Most of the time.
Pardon me. This one has been listening. This one suspects you are a Prothean.
Ehana, I remember your kind when you were still minnows in the ocean.
This one is unworthy. This one has seen the face of an enkindler.
They consider your kind to be their gods.
A pity we did not teach them to speak better.
True that.
You're really a Prothean?
Yeah.
I am.
But if you lost the last war, what hope do we have?
For many, there may be no hope. The Reapers killed trillions in my cycle. The odds of being...
I don't think that's gonna work.
But you are still alive now. That alone is a miracle. And you still have the power to fight. My people knew your kind when you were young. Turian, Asari, Hana. There was potential in all of you. Now you must seize that potential and become the weapon you are meant to be. The weapon that tells the Reapers we are not machines. We are alive, and we will fight back.
Thank you. That meant a lot. Commander Shepard, it must be an honor to have a Prothean fighting alongside you.
He's kind of scary. Yeah.
He's starting to learn his way around. Javik is one of the best soldiers I've ever seen.
The commander is a capable warrior as well. For a human who once lived in caves. Thank you, Commander. I've enjoyed my time here, walking among the young. I will see you back on the Normandy.
Grissom Academy also fell to the Reapers when Elysium was attacked, but Alliance forces were able to evacuate.
Perhaps you could send the girl to your side of the family.
Are you kidding? My family disowned me when I married Neo.
Alright, Spectre Office Miranda's in here.
Spectre status recognized.
Search your requisitions. We're gonna look at this. So, location for Din Korlak. His current location is unknown. Biometric analysis does not detect any public location at this time. His last position was an office suite near the human embassy. Where the hell is she? Oh, I think she's gonna appear when I leave, perhaps? I don't know. Let's look around for this guy, perhaps? Oh, there's this dude standing here.
Leaders have announced an alliance with the Turian military against the Reapers. Major Kaidan Alenko, the second human Spectre, assisted Commander Shepard in preventing Cerberus.
Was the Volus ambassador here earlier?
Yes, he was, Commander.
I need in. Spectre business.
I'll unlock the office when you're ready.
Vacated by Counselor Danel Udina.
Alright.
cooperative with us before, Ambassador.
That's because you were actually doing some good in the galaxy before.
Has that changed? How many colonies would be gone if we hadn't taken action against the Collectors?
Too many. But fighting the Alliance
must continue in order to end the war. We understand it took a lot for you to reach out to Cerberus, Ambassador Korlak. We ask that you trust us a little longer.
You people are monsters!
Ambassador, please.
Hundreds dead. Udina betraying the Council. I should have cut ties with you ages ago.
And what will that accomplish now? The risks you took by passing information to Cerberus, it's left you in an interesting position. If you sever contact, we can't protect you from the consequences.
I have no time for this.
We'll speak again. Have a good day, Ambassador Korlak.
The Turians think I'm still working for Cerberus. They've put a price on my head. I can't go to C-Sec, but Cerberus has plans. An entire Turian colony rests on my life. If anyone finds this, I hid a tracking receiver in the office suite beside the human embassies.
Shepard's like, oh, yeah?
What are you...
They got to him.
Damn, Cerberus has them everywhere nowadays.
You're gonna know about them all night.
Just get the car up here quick. Little bastard's even heavier than he looks.
Saeed?
Alright, so yeah, there's a tracking device here.
How long till we killed Korlak?
Once the credits go through. Was beginning to think you weren't interested in the money.
I'm not. Because Korlak worked for Cerberus? What'd they do to you? None of your goddamn business. He waking up?
This is Commander Shepard. Can you hear me?
Yes. Yes, I can hear you.
Tell me where you are.
We're still near the Presidium. C-Sec will check Selkish arms when they realize I'm missing. They won't give a damn when they realize you sold them out to Cerberus. Wait. Cerberus is planning to attack a colony that...
Stay calm. Help's coming.
Now arriving at Presidium Commons.
Alright, so, we will continue with that, next time. So, yeah, right here, Volus Ambassador. We're doing that. And we'll continue with that, next time, as well as, yeah, seeing Liara, Kaidan, and the scientist at the bank. So, yeah. So take care, everybody, and I will see you all in the next one. Goodbye.